This is Quadrant Christianity Lecture 38. Another example of an ancient cruciform architecture can be found in Herod's Temple, the second Jewish temple. This is Petersboro Cathedral. A tetraconch, from the Greek for four shells, is a building, usually a church or other religious building, with four apses, one in each direction, usually of equal size. The basic ground plan of the building is therefore a Greek cross. They are most common in Byzantine and related schools such as Armenian and Georgian architecture. It has been argued that they were developed in these areas of Syria, and the issue is a matter of contention between the two nations in the Caucasus, or in these areas, or Syria. Apart from churches, the form is suitable for a mausoleum or baptistry. Normally, there will be a higher central dome over the central space. The Basilica of San Lorenzo, Milan, is possibly the first example of a grander type, the aisled tetraconch with an outer ambulatory. In Middle Byzantine architecture, the cross in a square plan was developed, essentially filling out the tetraconch to form a squarish exterior. Either of these types may also be described less precisely as cross-domed. In these types, the semi-dome of the apse usually starts directly from the central dome space. The plan of Zvartnots Cathedral, Armenia. The ruined Ninotsminda Cathedral in Georgia is perhaps the oldest example in that country. The Armenian and Georgian examples are later than some others, but a distinctive and sophisticated form of the plan. They are similar to the cross and square plan, but in Georgia the corner spaces or angle chambers are only accessible from the central space through narrow openings and are closed off from the apses. In Armenia, the plan also developed in the 6th century, where the plan of Saint Hrypsimy Church is almost identical to Javari. Later, a different plan was developed with the tetraconch main space completely encircled by an aisle or ambulatory in the terminology used for Western churches, as at the ruined mid-7th century Zvartnot Cathedral. The ruined so-called Cathedral of Basra of the early 6th century is the earliest major Syrian tetraconch church, though in Syria the type did not remain as popular as in the Caucasus. The Mausoleum of Gala Palatina of Ravenna, world famous for its mosaics, is also a tetraconch, although there are short vaulted arms leading the central space to each apse end. These end in a flat wall with a semi-dome and an entrance at the slightly longer. Vermont's plan for St. Peter's, 1503-06, a famous revival of the tetraconch plan in the West, is Vermont's first design of the Basilica of St. Peter, Rome. A triconch building has only 3 apses, normally omitting the one of the liturgical west end, which may be replaced by the narthex. Many churches of both types have been extended, especially by the west, by addition of naves, so they came to resemble more conventional basilica-type churches. The church in Istanbul of St. Mary of Magolles is an example.